Shugor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Badai ya katanat social welfare uba polling do. Habagran chekila pathai kubor haka office tray kamu jong habai dei bat ka jingjelai kinong Khaïi Drok bat kinong di hapo ka jela. Ulo ong baka Sorkar jela kaile kat bala bantrai borba bat ban bodin bat ban te la kam ya karukom yad rukom yeng jong kinong Khaïi Drok. La ki dei ki bahe bat ki barit. Ulo ong baha ka jing persyang ka jongki shibun ki badan kti lalap bat kumbalong ha ka ni katayo baladep ha East Jait Hills District layo ban kurup kabakot hadu South Lor tingka kani kadai kawai nagajing yo kurup kabahe ban penchlur ya kum kini gijing khandra shibenta jong ka dream mission na kalyang ka jong unsa ai ki ya ka song Pisa bat ka certificate sha ki badan benta ban kurup ya kini gijing di pinbuat ulo ang ru bakin don ki brio ki balingo habaya dei bat ki brio ki badan benta ha ka ban Khaïi ya kini gijing di ha ka ba ki brio ki badan benta kin hap bansha panshitam kat kum kaan ha ka ba kani kaan ka aila ya ka jilla bakan bat ya kini ki badan kti ban Khaïi ya kini ki jingdi pen buat kumba shisnem.
Today's media briefing is on a number of important developments and initiatives of the state government of Meghalaya. I would like to first start with the current narcotics and drug scene in the state. The state government is seized of the seriousness of and the gravity of the situation, which is why we have stepped up efforts and to track and control the movement of peddlers, both small and big players. In the course of our exercise, numerous cases have been unearthed, and just as recently as last week, in the East Jait Hills district, there was a seizure of narcotics worth over rupees 4 crores, which is one of the biggest seizures so far. Now, in order to encourage more such activities on the part of the Dream Mission, as Minister in charge of Social Welfare, I will personally hand over some cash incentives and certificates to these personnel of the ANTF who braved all challenges in order to finally be able to track down, capture the culprit, and currently these are under police custody. So this program will be held tomorrow at the Directorate of the ANTF Golf Links at 12:30 p.m. People have also been wondering about the fate of some of the major drug peddlers in the state of Meghalaya, and whether after they have been detained, what happened to them, what kind of the execution of the rule of natural justice, what has transpired so far. So I am happy to share with you that from August 2024 till today, we have been able to successfully clear the detention orders of 5 major narcotics dealers, most of whom are repeat offenders. I say clear because those cases were referred to the advisory board, a 3-member board headed by a retired Chief Justice, and based on the approval of this advisory board, they have now been sent under Section 3.1. Section 3.1 of the Prevention of Illicit Trafficking in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1988, which is briefly known in short form as PITS NDPS, which is an improvement over what at that point of time was an existing act, because this act now allows for the state to detain for a period of 1 year such repeat offenders. So I will share some details with you that in July 2024 and 22nd August 2024, we have cleared the detention of one Pynduh Nongtru of That Laskeng Police Station, West Jait Hills. In January 2025, we have also cleared, the advisory board has given a favorable report for the detention of Hubert Lamprang Paliar, again for a period of 1 year. Hubert Lamprang Dhar of Mauyong Pendengrai Nongstoin. Third, the advisory board has also cleared our plea for the detention of Marwil Nangba of Lom Pariat locality, Jowai. Also, we have cleared the detention of Rintu G. Saikia alias Pratap, and also those documents are not here with me, but we have also cleared the detention of this lady known as Pahari, a person from our cantonment area. She is also being detained for that period of 1 year. These will be mostly experiential projects where a person is given an experience of, for instance, village life at Sora. How does a villager in the Sora region spend his day? We will have such experiential centers, but I will be able to share details with you before the visit of the Union Donor Minister.
Well, Bapal, you mentioned about 5 people who are detained.
6.
6
Yes.
under NDPS. So whether after the completion of 1 year term, whether this detention will extend or?
It is liable to be extended provided they are seen to be repeating their offences. So, but the detention period, once it ends, the person is freed from detention. But if he or she resumes trade, then we also will strike back. Second is, we have also frozen the bank accounts of all these narcotics dealers, not only their personal bank accounts, but also those of their immediate families. Also, under the Act, anybody who harbors these dealers and traffickers is also liable to be booked under PITS NDPS. And therefore, through the media, let me share this with all friends, that in case they come across any known trafficker of narcotics, let them immediately inform the ANTF. We will immediately send our personnel, and also we will ensure that whoever harbors, for instance, there are people who rent out space and give accommodation to them, they also will be equally liable for prosecution under the Act.
From Shillong only Pahadi, that lady, no one else, no? From Shillong only one.
Yeah, I think yes, from Shillong only one. But we are processing a few more. Once these get cleared by the advisory board, I will keep updating you.
How much is the seizure of drugs in last 1 year? Do you have the details?
It'll come into several crores. I can give you the figures tomorrow itself when we meet at the ANTF program.